Hello, welcome to a WoW3Guide.com review of the Zygor Guide's levels 1 to 80 in-game levelling guide. The guide that I'm reviewing today is the Alliance side. Once you've rolled a brand new character, you'll notice a pop-up window which is a Zygor Guide's levelling guide window. It's actually in its maximised form, which you can actually minimise and move around the screen wherever you like, which is quite cool. You've also got this arrow that changes colour depending on how close or far away you are from your quest to receive or drop off. And you've got this lovely little orange dot, which is the only dot that you need to follow throughout your game. It tells you where you need to go. If I click on the M to bring up the map, you'll notice that there's a orange dot on my screen. When I hover over it, it gives you a clue as to where your quest is. Now moving on, if I click the escape key and bring up the interface, you'll notice that there's also, on the add-ons button, there are a few extra options for the Zygor Guide's in-game levelling guide. One is to show the Zygor Guide's window. If you remove that, then the window disappears, obviously. Keeping the advanced automatically checked will make sure that the guide stays automated. And when you change the opacity down or up, that will make the Zygor Guide's window transparent. You can also auto-size the window, which means you can choose whether you want to resize the window yourself, show the step goals, and you've also got an option to show the waypoint caption. Now get out of there for a second, return to the game. What I'm going to start doing now is start advancing through the quest to show you how this in-game levelling guide works and the automation of it all. As you'll notice, as I start beginning to accept quests, the guide automatically advances as does the arrow to tell you exactly where you need to go. The other good thing about it is you no longer need to look in your quest cup to find out how many beasts you have slayed, because it actually tells you on the Zygor Guide's window. If you click this X button here by accident or purposely, you can actually bring the window back up again by pressing the ZG button here on the minimap, so that'll come back up. And if you click on this lock icon, that'll ensure that the icon that you can actually move it around the screen. So I'll unlock it and push it back into my favoured position, which is here, and we'll now start killing Night Sabers as recommended by the guide. Okay. So here's a young Night Saber, and I'm going to now go ahead and kill him. Please be aware that I do not evoke cruelty to animals. This is just a game. Right, now, as you'll notice on this screen, on the Zygor Guide's screen, I've actually killed one Night Saber out of 7, so it does let you know, as I said, how many beasts you have left to kill. So we'll go ahead now and kill a thistle boar just to prove another point. And you'll notice that once this boar has been killed, that will change from 0 out of 4 to 1 out of 4. Okay, so now it's changed to 1 out of 4. I'll see if I can actually bring this in a little bit so you can see. Okay, here we go. So you have 1 out of 7 and 1 out of 4. So you can see exactly how many beasts I've killed along the way. Now the other thing that you should take note of as well is that, hang on a second. Okay, the other thing that you should take note of as well is that the Zygor Guides not only allows you to quest from level 1 to 80, it also gives you the starting points for all the races, which is the human, the night elf, the gnome, the dwarf, the draenei, and the new death knight, which starts at level 55 to 60. The starting zones for levels 1 to 13 for every race are included, and as you can see when you scroll down, you'll end up at level 80 in Northrend. Okay, now this is solo questing, there's no grouping involved, you do not need to involve yourself in any instances or dungeons to do this. The other great thing about this guide is it's actually included all the class quests for you as well. Now what I've done here is I've rolled a Night Elf Warrior. Now the class quest for the Night Elf Warrior is a simple Zygor, as you can see. It tells me to accept it. If you keep the big guide open, you scroll through, you'll notice that these class quests that show up in red for the Rogue, the Priest, the Hunter, these are in red, and these will be skipped because I'm a warrior, so it will just advance you to the next step automatically. Once you've accepted that, it will say turn in simple Zygor, and that's the step it will take you through once you've completed that. The class quests are available for every race, so for me I think that's a pretty good thing. Okay, now if you're a beginner, I do recommend that you take this guide out. The guide is available in 2 flavours. It's available for the Horde and for the Alliance. And what else can I say about it? I mean, it's an automated guide. As with all guides, I mean, you can be skeptical about it. You have to remember that this is one man's idea of which route to take to get you to level 80. There are thousands of ways and thousands of routes that you can take in the World of Warcraft to get you to level 80, and you have to remember, as with all guides, this is one man's view. However, he has taken the time to make sure that every race and class has been put into the guide, so nobody has been left out. So if you want to roll a warrior or a priest or a warlock or any other class, then you are able to do that, and he's able to get to level 80 in the minimum time possible. I've managed to roll myself a couple of alts and get them both to level 80. I have a level 80 priest and a level 80 mage using the Zygor guides. One thing I would say is do not try to do triple XP with the guide if you're into doing triple XP, or refer a friend, because the guide kind of messes the guide up. And the other thing is, don't try to begin the guide with an already rolled character that's halfway through questing in the World of Warcraft. The best way to do this is to run this with a brand new character, because then the guide can give you the step-by-step instructions on how to get to level 80. Now if you do want to buy this, then I recommend that you go through my website, because I give you some extra special free bonuses for buying through my link. You can find that at wowfreeguide.com/Zygor, that's Zygor, and if you want to get more Warcraft tips, then go to wowfreeguide.com. Thanks for watching my video, and I'll see you on the other side. Thanks again.